Let me know when you guys have the.
I just opened it.
Okay. Since it's long, I got about 5 questions in. Trying to get a head start.
So number 2 would probably just be A and B, isn't it?
Number 2. No, just C. Oh. Yeah, no, it's C. Yeah.
Yeah, just C. Sorry, I read it the wrong way. I got you.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking the other. Right.
Then I got B.
Right now.
I got B for
You got B.
number 3.
Okay. Or Matthew 21 project.
Oh, this is the review, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many is it?
On 3, I'm not 100% sure if it's A or B, but I lean towards B.
So 3, what did you guys put?
I put B.
B?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are on 4?
4, I got C.
Okay.
That doesn't give us enough information to.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, we only have 5 out of 100 pieces of information there, and one of them's an error.
Yeah. You do need the whole data set to figure out what the median is, so.
Right.
And then 5, I got 0.3.
Exam in under 50 minutes, so yeah, because that'd be 1 standard deviation, which would be 0.3. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm on 6. That one's going to take some work.
Okay. Scores.
35th percentile scores.
Golly, it's been a long time.
Yeah. So. Find the 35th percentile of LSAT scores. So I'm pretty sure we go to the probability applet. Trying to remember how to do this. 35th percentile. Pretty sure you would select everything on the left tail and then in the area above. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think that's right. In the area above, put 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0.35. 0
And then just select the left-hand side.
Yeah, I think that is right. Then you find the z-score, which is going to be negative 0.385. And then I can't remember the equation after that. Let's see if it says. No, it's not going to give us in the recap.
No, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't even remember what lesson that was in.
I'll go searching.
Um, no, that would be from Unit 1, wouldn't it be?
I'm in week 4, lesson 7, and I
Yeah,
have.
definitely Unit 1.
Your Unit 1 exam was on lesson 8. So yeah, you'd be right. Lesson 7 would be the recap, which should tell us.
Lesson 7, the recap.
Oh, it's not the recap?
I didn't know. There's only like 15 questions.
Oh yeah.
Get me a drink. I'll be right back.
Lesson 8 that was the recap? Probably.
Yes, lesson 8 is a recap.
Alright. Hmm. Much.
No, I'm on the reading for lesson 8, trying to find the summaries. Yeah, from lesson 8. Trying to see if I can find the equation.
Yeah, I don't see it in the summaries.
Oh, you looked in that one, that summary already?
Yeah.
Might have been past that.
All right. You guys still working on number 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Heading percentile.
I don't see it in Unit 1. Doesn't mean it's not in there. I just don't see it. Might be in lesson 5. It just doesn't say in the summary. It also could be in lesson 7.
Well, isn't this one of those possible questions where you take the 157 that's asked and subtract the 150.7, which is the mean, and then what was it, divided by the standard deviation? I gotta find my formula again.
No, that's not what it's asking. It's just asking us to find the 35th percentile of all LSAT scores. With a mean of 150.7 and a standard deviation of 10.2.
It's probably going to be easier to Google it than it is going to be to find it.
So the LSAT score of 157 is actually just to distract us. That's not important. Checking. Oh yeah, it is in lesson 1.
You found it?
Well, I just see it in the lesson outcomes. I don't see the actual.
See, what I don't get though is that don't you need a set of data? I mean, is that enough?
Oh, that's
Information
enough. If you got the mean and if you have the mean and the standard deviation, you can figure that out. You can figure out the 35th percentile. I'm going to check lesson 5.
Is it just the Z-score?
Well, we just have to find the Z-score, but we have to find the 35th percentile. Okay, I found it in lesson 5. An important part of the practice of statistics is finding areas under a normal curve. The area under a normal curve, say, to the left of the value, gives probability of obtaining an observation less than or equal to the value. This is an example of converting a value to an area. To convert area to value, for example, if you want to find the 40th percentile for data that follow a normal distribution, you find the value of the observation such that the area under the curve to the left of this value is 0.4. So we found our z-score by going into the normal probability applet, clicking on the left tail and putting 0.35 in the area. So that's the z-score we use.
Yeah. What is that? That equals Z-score of negative 0.385.
Okay.
Was there an equation with it?
Yep, I'm just getting to it right now. So it's going to be.
Are you in?
It's going to be
5.
z equals x. Let's see what it says. Okay.
X minus the mean.
Yeah, it says z equals x minus mean over
Standard deviation.
standard deviation.
So we have negative 0.385 equals x minus 150.7 over 10.2.
And then you solve for x.
So you can take 10.2 times negative 0.385. X minus 150.7 plus 50.7 to this is your X. Getting 115.5.
115?
Uh-huh. Which
I got 146.773. So you did 10.2 times negative 0.385, right? Which equals negative 3.927.
let me verify that. 10.2 times by negative 0.385. You got what? So you multiply 10.2 times
10.2 times
negative
385 negative equals negative 3.927.
I got.
Oh, I see what I'm doing. I see what I'm doing. Yeah, plus 150.7. 146.8.
146.773.
Yeah, we go one.
Oh, and yeah, you round it. Okay, so yeah, 146.8. Right. You're studying skin cancer.
That'll probably be a good equation to keep.
Yep, that's what I'm typing in right now.
So then take a sample map and calculate the average calculation. Suppose the sample size for this study was n equals 2. What would be the shape? Skewed. It's either A or D.
I was leaning D.
No, so I was
Yeah,
thinking with a sample size of 2, you're not really going to have anything to compare that on. It's just going to be a straight line versus a bell, right? Or any kind of shape, really.
But even if you examine the data, how much does that help you?
Yeah, I would think that'd be D.
So the only reason I say it might be A, because in theory it might be A.
Yeah.
But let's go with D. Then if
Well, I mean,
that's
the last line on the question or in the situation also says, also suppose that it is known that the distribution of the number of cancer spots is skewed right.
yeah.
I hate when they try to that. I just can't imagine you have very much data based off of 2 samples.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's weird that it says until we examine the data. Like, what data are we going to examine?
Right.
Yeah, I think it's D. I think they just threw that in there to mess with us.
Carry huge quantities of gasoline from refineries to filling stations. A factory that manufactures the tank of the trucks claims to manufacture tanks with a capacity of 8,550 gallons of gasoline. The actual capacity of the tanks is normally distributed with a mean 8,544 and standard deviation of 12. Suppose a simple random sample of 20 tanks is selected and the sample mean capacity is found to be 550 gallons. What is the z-score corresponding to the simple sample mean? Huh. Oh, it tells us how to find the z-score in lesson 5, I believe.
Yeah, so it's the same formula, right? Z equals.
Yep, but instead x is going to be the sample mean minus, I think, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's got to be the sample mean. Do you get 0.5?
How many
So it's
decimals?
going to be what? 0.5.
That's the answer you guys got?
Yeah.
We want to know what the z-score is.
Okay, what is the probability that the sample mean capacity of 50 randomly selected tanks will be greater than 8,540 gallons? So we would find the z-score the same way, just do 8540 minus 8544, which is -4 divided by 12.
Which would be -3. No, follow that.
No, it would be negative.
Yeah, smaller than that. Yeah.
Yeah. The 0.3. That's
Negative 0.33.
yeah.
Make sure you got 3 threes in there.
So it's 0.033, right?
Zero, not zero. No.
I just have negative 0.333.
Point.
Yeah, zero.
Oh, I did 0.4 divided by 12. Yeah. Negative 333. Negative 0.333. Okay. And then probability, I believe, is going to be, oops. Let's see, greater than 8540, that would be 0.63. So what you guys got?
For which one?
0.63.
Yeah.
Yep. 0.630.
Yep. You guys good on that one, number 9?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Number 10, I think it's A. I just remember that because they use the word extreme.
I like how they throw in all these numbers. And then really all you
Yeah.
got to do is basically define what 95% confidence interval means.
Yep.
So is it the bottom one? A, B, C, D, E?
You're on number, are we on number 11?
11?
Yeah, mark all that apply.
I'll mark all that up. Oh, crap.
I know it's
And
definitely
then,
not D. It's never has the word chance.
yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be B because it's not all U.S. I think it's just C and D.
I think it's C and E.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. C and E.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Alrighty. So, marine biologists have been studying the effects of acidification of the oceans on weights of male beluga whales in the Arctic Ocean. The study involves a random sample of 16 whales. Want to create a 95% confidence interval to estimate the true weight of the whales. Their data follow a normal distribution. population standard deviations of weights of a male well is 125 kilos, and the researchers feel comfortable using this standard deviation with their confidence interval. The requirements met for this confidence interval. I'm going to sample 16 wells.
I'm pretty sure it's B.
They don't hit the. We don't know that it's normal, right? That's not enough, is it? Samples?
Yeah, but if it comes from a normal distribution, normal population distribution, then it's always normal.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a line in there too that says their data follow a normal distribution.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I hate when they hide words like that.
Investor with a stock portfolio worth several $100,000 sued his broker and brokerage firm because he felt that lack of diversification was for many years in a row in an effort to avoid close.
Yep, here we go.
Arbitration panel. Okay. Well, that tells you right there that you shouldn't invest in stocks, right? And the mean return is 0.95. Unless I misunderstand that, that means every dollar you put in, you'll get 95 cents back.
Yeah, that'd be an outstanding return.
No, meaning you don't get your full dollar back.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. You give $1 for night, and in trade they give you 95 cents.
Right, you're giving up a nickel for every dollar.
It's probably better than gambling, though.
So this would be a less than?
Yes. And which one would we be opening up?
The quantitative inference. This is a one sample test, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I switch it, null hypothesis. Yeah, it's a candy.
Null hypothesis would be 0.95, right?
Right, that's what I put in. Changed it to less than, and my p-value came out to 0.019.
Let's see, less than
9.
So if it's a low p-value, you reject the null.
Yeah, yep. If it's below the null,
So,
if it's below, you reject the null.
so 0.019. Yep. time earned by husband. Oh, this one. I remember this question.
I think it's C, because it's a financial economist who's studying them, not a marriage counselor. So the relationship has to be husband and wife, but he's studying the financial, or he or she is studying the financial side of it. So it's going to be independent, I think, because it doesn't matter what their incomes are. He's just comparing them to each other.
It's definitely B or C. Just trying to remember which one. I'll go with C, though, I think.
Yeah, I think it's got to be independent because
I think it's only because of what the end result is that they're trying to study, not necessarily quite how they get there.
Yeah, it's definitely paired sampling, but I think paired sampling can be dependent or independent. I can't remember. $15. Pretty sure we already have this one downloaded.
All right, so what are we doing here? For supply and demand, act directly on the prices of airline tickets. No airline, right? Nice. Even a flight nest. Oh well, airline tickets or even cancel the flight. Oh, geez, the same flight. As compared. So this one's definitely paired, isn't it? She's comparing
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah, this one's paired.
I remember doing this one.
Yeah, me too.
This one we did before.
Yeah, we've done this one. I think we were putting them in the wrong columns or something.
Let's see. I think you do 90 days first, and then 14 days second. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I delete row 57 because both of them are blank. I don't know if that changes anything or not.
No, yeah, I think we need to.
I don't think it does change anything. Okay, now what is the p-value? I got 0.096.
That's what I got. Do we not need to put anything in the null hypothesis? I don't think so. I think that stays 0, doesn't it? And then keep it as not equal to.
Let's see. I don't know. It would depend on what the question is saying. For her study, she compared the prices. Recorded lowest published fares for a 90-day flight, 90 days in advance, and then found the lowest for 14 days in advance. Okay, notice, okay. Wanted to determine if there's a difference, so yeah, just not equal to.
Yeah, then that's what I got then. As long as I keep null 0 and the hypothesis as the null 0 and the not equal to, then yeah, that's what I get is 0.096.
Yep, exactly. There's a difference in the cost. No, you can't, right?
Nope.
So A?
Yep, that's what I got.
I remember this one too.
No, yeah.
I like 17. Oh, I remember this one.
I believe it's C.
Yeah, I hate this because it's in the neighborhoods, but they're different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a simple random sample. And the distribution is normal because they did the QQ plot.
Okay.
Oh, yep, roughly form a straight line, yep.
So I would say C on that one. And then 18. It'll just be A, right? Oh wait, no, it would be C.
Equal to and then not yeah.
The differences.
Right.
These I struggle with these big time.
Okay, you've been told to report this by saying we are 95% confident. True mean is between that. Exactly what does this mean? 95% of all 95% confidence intervals actually contain the true mean.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because that would coincide with our answer from before when we had to pick all that apply.
Yeah.
P4, 5 is the smallest value manifest equal requirements for nodes P hat.
So it would have to be
40. So it's always going to equal 10, right?
10,
So it needs to be, yeah. So isn't it like 5 times 10 to make it 50? Something like that.
So
Say
it
that.
actually
Say that again.
2 divided by 10.
The denominator is always multiples of 10.
Okay.
Well, the requirement for this is P equals 10, and n times 1 minus p equals 10 is equal to or greater than 10. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So 1 minus p would be 1/5. So I think the answer is 50.
I don't get the.
Because if you put 50 as n, 50 times 1/5 is 10.
Okay.
I remember this one too.
$40.
40 times 0.25 is 10, so yes.
B.
Or, no, it has to be p, so no, because 40 times 0.233 is less than 10. Is that right?
I have no idea. Let's see. Yep. Yeah.
No, well, we're worried about next year, right? Not this year.
No, p hat is next year, 0.233.
Right. So, and even if you do the calculations, 40 times 0.25 equals 10, not greater than 10. So that one was already negated just due to this mathematics.
Okay.
Well, it just has to be equal to 10 or greater than 10. It's trying to trick you.
It worked. You should just pull up our old test because I'm pretty sure we've done all these questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
He had it. So would it be C?
I think it would be D. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Let's see. Calculates p hat as 0.512. Wouldn't be A, wouldn't be B. I think it. Can't tell. What's the difference between the sample and tests?
What is it asking for?
P hat equals 0.512.
It might be the sample.
That means of the 140 samples, 51.2% are male.
I think you're right. I think it is samples the key word there.
All right. Next thing. Bipolar disorder.
Okay, we got another question there. So 320 of the 700.
We have to find the z-score of.
Could you do 320 minus 750? Well, we don't have a standard deviation.
You're just going to do 320 divided by 750 to get the area, right?
Okay.
Wait. Okay, so 45% of 750. This is confusing. 45% of adults over 65 and one or more. Calculate the probability that fewer than 320 out of the 750 adults suffer from one or more conditions. Wow. It's a hard one.
So 0.45. So we want probability that fewer. So that's going to give us a z-score of negative 0.126.
Yeah. There is that 320 is 42% of 750.
Mm-hmm. And that's what, 42%?
That's going to be less than 50%.
Yes. Yeah, it's less than 45%.
What did you put in the area? Did you put the 45 or did you put the 42.7? Or I'm sorry, 0.427.
Oh, that I don't know. I put the 45, but I don't know if that's correct or not.
This, I don't know, this question is making my mind spin.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do for the z-score. Let's see.
Well, let's come back to it. Let's skip it and keep going. We can come back to it.
Well, actually, what if we use the z-score? What was it? Z equals x minus mean over standard deviation. Do we have the standard deviation?
No.
Crap. Then yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how to pull that one out. Probability.
It's so funny how early in the semester this stuff was so easy. Now that we're doing all of it at once, it's like, whoa.
We're moving on to 24.
I'm trying to Google it, but I don't.
The number 24 would just be B, wouldn't it?
Which of the following is the p-value? Ooh. Yeah, I think so. C-score is 1.334. And to the right of Z, 0.091. So yeah, I guess it would just be B. I'll tell you. Oh wait, no. Since it's not equal to, you select both sides. So it's 0.182 or
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I didn't catch the not equal to.
yeah,
So it'd be the 0.182.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the last one. Unless there's a minimum rule that I don't know about.
I do not know. Let me see here, round 3.
I can't find anything on 23. So 25, you think it's the last one? Any N will do?
Yeah, I think so. Unless there's a minimum I don't know about. Yeah. I can't find anything to say otherwise. Ooh. I think it's D.
Yeah, that's what I have as well. For number 26.
Yeah. I think it's B, right, for 27?
You said D for that one as well?
No, I said B.
B.
Yeah. Or I could be wrong. Let's see. No, it could be. Yeah, I think it is D. I don't know. No, it's not D. It's either B or C.
I think it's C because it's testing the samples from before and after. And so I think the U1 does not equal U2. I think that'd be the way to go.
Let's see. But it does say if there was a difference. Yeah, we can go with C. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what residual means. Oh, wait.
Residual is like what's left over. But I'm trying to understand what they mean by residual.
Residual.
What does this mean?
I hate how they throw too much crap.
Residual P minus P hat. No idea what residuals mean.
Yeah, I don't understand what they mean it here. We use the term all the time at work, but not like this.
Yeah. Prediction weight loss.
Hey, I think it's got to be. I think it's got to be B.
Yeah, that's the one I was leaning towards as well. His actual weight loss was 5.5 pounds higher than his predicted weight loss.
Yeah. I'll probably go with that one.
Every one of these questions has been not explained very.
Did Brother Bennett have a screencast at the beginning of the week like he normally does?
I've never watched one.
Yeah, they're difficult to watch.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very like this is his first semester teaching at BYU Idaho.
Oh.
It gets very frustrating watching some of the videos and stuff.
Yes, extremely. I've tried. There's always those 2 or 3 people on that seems like it's difficult to follow.
Yeah, well, it's also difficult on Brother Bennett's end too, and I know this is recorded, so he'll hopefully watch this and hear it. But I also put in my summary that it's like every time I hear him answer a question though, it's always yes and no. Well, it's math. It's either yes or no. So I mean, it was very hard to listen to him because he'll throw in all sorts of different variables as to why the possible answer could be yes or why the answer could be no. And so it just doesn't seem quite organized in order for others to understand. Because you hear the students too; they'll say, "Yeah, I understand," and you can tell in the tone of their voice that I personally don't think they get it. I don't think they understand. I'm lost listening to them. I've watched 2 or 3 of them and then I quit watching them. They didn't help me. They confused me more. The videos during the reading, that stuff really helped me.
Yeah.
Okay. The B1 of the regression line was 5 pounds. B1 being the slope.
Right.
Okay, I think I remember this. Let's see. The exercise as
B1 was the slope, or was it B0?
percent compliance goes up by 1% on average.
Let me see here. It's quantitative, it's categorical.
I think I would lean towards C. Unless I'm misunderstanding it.
That follows the y equals mx plus b, so I agree with that. Let's see.
So as a percentage, compliance goes up by 1% on average. 5 pounds are lost in 3 months. I mean, it's definitely not A. On average, there's 7%. I mean, to me, it's either got to be C or D.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think C makes more sense to me, but
Actually, it could be B. Let's see. B1 was 5 pounds. What they're doing is they're comparing the exercisers to the non-exercisers. I don't think it is C, actually. That doesn't make sense. By 1% on average. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I would say it's either B or D.
I think it's got to be D, only because there were 2 groups, ones that dieted and exercised and the other group that didn't. But then it says only one person in one of those groups had a residual of 5.5 pounds. So to me, there's not enough information given in this question because we don't know what all the rest of them.
Okay, 30. When creating a scatter plot, a residuals plot, and a QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regressions are being checked? X values are measured without error. That one. The residuals are normally distributed. Can't remember. That one. The observations are independent. That was in last week's lesson, right?
I was trying to get there.
Was it just A and C?
I don't know. So here are the 5 requirements of a simple linear regression. Is that what it's asking for?
When creating a scatter plot, residual plot, and Q to Q plot, what are those 5 assumptions being checked?
Okay, here they are. There is a linear relationship between X and Y.
Okay.
The error term is normally distributed. Is that on there?
No.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Read the other ones. The variance of the error terms is constant for all values of X.
Yep.
The X's are fixed and measured without error.
Okay.
The observations are independent.
So it's all of them but B.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to so remember that.
Good thing you get 1 page of notes, huh?
What's that?
Good thing we get 1 page of notes.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I'm hoping is going to help me survive because all I got to do is pass this and I'll pass the class and I'll be good with that.
Last test, or is there a final as well?
No, this is the final.
This is
Yeah,
the
this is the
Yeah,
final.
that's why it covers the whole semester.
wonderful.
Okay, so the flights, direct flights again.
Yep. So we got to open that back up. So we weren't done with it to begin with. Unless you guys left it open, I didn't. I closed it.
I kept it up, thankfully. Compute the sample correlation coefficient. Was that R, right?
Give me just a second to take a phone call.
Just compare 14 days to 90 days. So that means we do 14 days first. I think. I don't know.
Is this the paired?
No,
We're
this will be
doing
linear regression.
Oh, linear regression. Yep. There you go.
So wouldn't 90 days be the x variable?
That might be why it's bringing it up first.
Because wouldn't 14 days be in response to? I just don't see how 90 days would be in response to 14 days.
I don't think it is. I think it was the first time. I don't think it's that time. I don't think it's that way now.
So I've got R of 0.78. Zero 0.780.
That's what you got for R?
Yeah. Which is the coefficient, the correlation, sample correlation coefficient.
When you put 90 days in X and 14 days in Y?
Yep.
Let me make sure I did that. I got a negative 0.547. Bless you.
I'll re-enter my data. "90 days going in the first column, X. 14 days. Going in the second column, Y.
All right, sorry. What did I miss?
Yep, nothing's changed. So we're doing direct flights.
Still 31.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a t-test for linear regression.
Oh, maybe I didn't have all my data cleared. Let me check it again. Yes, now I got a 0.78. I didn't have all my data correct.
Okay.
I've got to watch that. Dang.
Now it's asking us to do a scatter plot with what?
What did you guys get for 31?
Or 31?
Yeah.
0.78.
0.78.
0.78.
Yeah. So create a scatter plot using these two variables. Oh, it already does it for us. So it's the, I would say linear with a fairly strong positive association.
How do we distinguish that?
Since R is closer to 1,
That's right. That's
it's
right.
going to be strong or fairly strong. And since it's going upwards, it's going to be positive.
Right.
Since it's somewhat a hot dog shape, at least most of it is, it's going to be linear. It's a couple outliers, but compute the y-intercept and the slope of the linear regression line used to predict. Oh my hell.
What is the y-intercept?
Used to predict the price of tickets 14 days before the flight based on the price of tickets listed 90 days before the same flight.
You're trying to predict the y-intercept for it.
Y-intercept. Does it tell
So
us?
wouldn't that just be the 115.64?
Yes. .64.
115.64?
Yeah, 115.64.
Where is that at?
If you do the linear regression, put in your data so that your 90 days is in the X column, I believe. And then your Y column will be your 14 days. Make sure there's no other data. Make sure it's all cleared out below because that was my issue. And then under, like right in the middle of your screen, it'll say like unstandardized coefficients. It'll say model B. And then y-intercept is 115.64.
We're calling that the y-intercept, huh?
Yep. And then the slope would be the 0.627, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Predict the price of tickets listed 14 days before the flight based on the same flight cost costing 200, so X costing 200.
Be
So,
240.979.
yep.
Is it 3 decimals or 1? 1
Just
decimal.
1.
So it'd be $241.
Yep. It's weird that they had it at 1 decimal.
Right.
2. The next 3 questions construct a 95% confidence interval for the slope of the regression line obtained when 90 days before. So used to predict 14. Okay, what is the lower bound of your confidence interval? It's already at 0.95, so the lower bound would be.
What are we predicting now? We're predicting just the confidence interval of the slope, it says. So wouldn't that be the 0.518?
Yeah, where's it say slope?
I'm going off of where it says slope under model, where we got the 0.627 from before. Oh, and the question, sorry. It says for the next 3 questions, construct a 95% confidence interval for the slope.
Oh yeah, for the slope.
line.
Okay, perfect. So for the slope, yeah, it would be 0.518
Okay.
for the lower bound.
And the upper be 0.3 or 735.
Yeah, 0.735.
Yeah, I don't get why I can't do as well on the exams as we do on the homework. Even just the first try.
Yeah. From the margin of error.
I'm still trying to catch up to you guys. Give me just
So, oops. What number are you on, Alex?
I got the data in there. I'm trying to. When I put the data in, I didn't get 115.64 for the y-intercept. I got 128.951.
Did you make sure all your data was cleared out?
It was, yeah, it was brand new.
We put 90 days in the X and 14 in the Y.
Yeah. The confidence intervals, their confidence level is 95.
So just to make sure your X column, your far left column starts off with a 234.19.
Yeah. And I have 88 samples in that one. I deleted the two rows. Did you guys delete the empties, the blank spots?
No.
No.
I don't even have mine showing 88 samples.
I've never deleted.
You've never deleted them?
No.
Nope.
I've only deleted one, the rows that's completely empty, and that doesn't change a thing on there.
Okay, so that's what I did then. I shouldn't have deleted the.
Yeah, I'll just redo that.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay. The next 4 questions conduct a hypothesis test to determine if the slope of the true linear regression line is not equal to 0. Oh crap.
I'm sorry, what did you get for 38 there, Nate?
Oh, 0.109.
There's the 115.
What did you get?
115. I'm on 33. I just got 115.
No problem. Hey,
So
Nate,
on
what did you get? On 38 or whatever it was?
Got 0.109.
How did you get that?
I always do upper bound minus lower bound divided by 2.
Ah, that's what I failed to do. That's what I failed to do. That's still not right.
The price.
There it is.
How did you guys do 35? I'm sorry, I'm behind here. Where you predicted the price of the tickets 14 days before?
You put 200 in the X box there.
That 240.979.
Yeah, so it'd be 241.
241. Okay. And then you take so then you go 90 days before the flight. Yes.
What in the world?
On 36 for the confidence interval, did you guys use the slope confidence interval or the y-intercept?
Slope.
So you got 0.518
Yep.
for 0.735. Margin of error. For the margin of error, you got 0.1085.
Well, yeah, 0.109, yeah.
0.109.
Yeah, and I had to be careful how I did that too, because I tried to put in a formula and I only came up with a 1.08 or a 0.108. That's because it wasn't showing a 5, so it wasn't rounding it for me.
Oh, okay.
All right, home stretch. Let's see here. Test a statistic.
What number are you guys on already?
I'm on
39.
43.
What's the slope? Okay. So Nate, for 38, or for 39, did you get C?
39. C?
Yeah, wouldn't that be C if we're doing linears?
No. Oh, for the slope.
Just regular B1?
Yeah.
Like not that word fancy B?
No, I don't know what that fancy B means.
So it's B, right?
So you have it as B then? Okay.
Yeah, I've got B.
For 40, do you have 11.51?
And then p-value is 0.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. 40. 11.51 for test statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 I've got 11.51, and then 41 I got 0.
And 42, that would make it C, if I'm reading that right. Because we're rejecting the null.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we reject, there's sufficient evidence. If we fail to reject, there's insufficient evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And then 43 is interesting.
Oh, I hate these. I hate these.
I know.
Motherhood and poverty generally basis of
I'm leaning towards C.
Yeah, I think so, because I think they're going to have they're going to be based off of each other and the results and the difference.
Unless, I don't know. That one's tough.
What I don't like is that you can see like each of these questions for scenarios and what kind of tests they are and how long of a list of tests these are, and we didn't even cover probably half of those on this review.
Yeah.
I think that's what gets for me.
So the one video I did watch, let me get my Word document up. It helped me a ton. So we got to decide if it's quantitative or qualitative.
This one would be quantitative.
Quantitative, okay. If it's quantitative, is there one sample or two samples?
There'd be two in there.
I don't know. It doesn't really specify. You gotta study to test the effectiveness. For the study, 30 mothers, all of whom have participated in the program, and birth rate data is recorded. I think it's only one sample, so it's not going to be a paired. So I'd go with B on that one.
One sample. There was a video that he posted. There's a flow chart.
Right. Yeah, flow chart.
The only time you're gonna have like a chi-squared and stuff like that is if it's categorical, not the quantitative.
Yeah. How many weeks ago was that? Probably like 3.
That was a little really fun. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago because it was one of the last videos I watched.
Yeah, that one helped me a lot. I think that's part of the reason.
Right, and that flow chart does not count as a page of notes. He said that in the video.
Yeah.
You can have that on the side.
We're fine. I think that one's going to be C. 44.
C?
I think so.
It's going to be C, so it's still going to be a paired sample test?
I think so. I'm trying to find that flow chart, but I can't.
Let's see, engineers and manure firefighter. No, I don't think that's a paired sample. They're not taking 2 samples.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's either going to be a 1 portion or a 1 T.
I'm pretty sure it's quantitative though, isn't it?
If it's quantitative, yeah, it's quantitative. So would that help decipher as far as if it would be one proportion versus a t-test?
Yeah, a test of 1 proportion is a categorical.
Then it's got to be the 1 t-test.
Yeah.
So which ones are based off of quantitative versus, or categorical versus quantitative?
That's what I'm
One proportion.
trying to find the.
The first 5 are quantitative. Last 4
Categorical.
actually, I know proportion tests are categorical. I don't know about the last 2. Not sure. An attorney wants to know whether the percentage of Walmart employees in Nevada who are over 45 years old is more than 30%. So that would be one proportion.
So did you guys end up putting B on that 34?
On 43, you mean?
Yeah, 43.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I put B.
Yeah, it could be as well.
Yeah, 44. I'm sorry. We just did 45.
For 44, what did you guys put?
Could be.
One sample T. Okay.
So 43 and
Yeah.
44 are both the same.
I don't know.
45. That's the one proportion.
Yeah, test 1 proportion. 46. Couples is communicative, non-communicative, among other things. Cancel. Okay, that would be test 2 proportions.
Yeah.
This is in radio advertising. They hope. Okay, so that would be the linear regression, right?
Yeah. I think 23 is the only one we couldn't answer.
I just put 0.4 as a guess.
Number 23, I need to go back to. I don't remember it.
I can. I'll submit it if you guys want. And go from
Yep,
there.
go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
$77.45.
Well, that's not very good.
So first one we missed was question 5.
Okay. Next one.
Next one we missed was question 7.
We missed question 5.
Yep, 5 and 7.
Did we put 0.3 for that?
Yeah, 0.3.
Approximately what percentage of students will complete the exam in under 50 minutes? Minus, what the heck? Oh, sorry, yeah, the answer is 5 for question 5.
So it's asking how many
How do you-
students.
What's that?
Is it asking how many students instead of what the percentage is?
No, it's percentage, but I was looking at the 99.7 instead of the 95.
So it's 0.5, or yeah, it's 5. Okay.
5.
So it's 7, number 7, so it's probably skewed right.
Skewed right, yeah.
Yep.
That's A.
We missed 8?
No, 8 we missed, yep.
8 we did miss, okay.
8, 9, 10 we missed.
Oh, wow.
8, 9, and 10, huh?
Suppose with the simple...
I put, make sure my answer matches your guys. I put 0.5 on 8.
Yep.
0.63 on 9.
Yep.
And A on 10.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered on 10. I think it's probability of a type 1 error or type 2 error. One of those. I don't remember actually. So number 8, let's go over that. Suppose that a simple random sample n equals 20 tanks is selected and the sample mean capacity is found to be 8,550 gallons. What is the z-score corresponding to the sample mean? I don't know what else it would be besides 6 divided by 12.
Yeah, unless that's the z-score.
The z-score. Let's see. To find the z-score. Yeah, this even says z equals x minus mean over standard deviation.
And that's what is a z-score? Yeah, it's asking for the, I mean, maybe a document because I didn't go 3 decimal places. Maybe it's 0.500.
No, it never does that.
Well, I'm wondering, so like there's a formula I got from the studying in that, and if you take I had it in as I put it in actual, or in other words, the number they want you to go off of, which is the 8550, and then the mean is the 8544. Standard deviation is 12. When you put that together, it was a z-score of 0.5. But now in the second portion, underneath where it says question 8, it says suppose that a sample random of 20 tanks, which is irrelevant, is selected, and the sample mean capacity now becomes 8550 instead of the 8544. So I wonder if we need to switch those around, because then I come up with a negative 0.5 instead of a 0.5.
No, that wouldn't make sense either.
No.
Not for the equation because we subtracted the right way.
I mean, it could be if there's. The only thing I can think of is if we need to calculate the standard deviation of the sample. I don't know. We could try negative 0.5. I don't think it'll work, but we can try it.
Okay.
will be greater. Well, since the z-score is wrong, number 9 is going to be wrong too.
Yeah. Yeah, they both feed off of each other.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
What other questions did we miss besides 8, 9, and 10?
14.
Well, first let's go to 10. See if we can answer that one. Type 1 error is if you reject, let's see, I've got it right here. Type 1 error is if you reject the null when it's true. Significance level of a hypothesis test. The probability of a type 1 error, the probability of a type 2 error, the probability of rejecting. No, none of those. And we selected A and it was incorrect.
We selected on which one? On 10?
10.
We selected A, the probability of obtaining a test statistic extreme, and it was incorrect.
Which one of the following best describes the notion of the significance level of a hypothesis test? So they're saying if the significance level is going to be something like 0.05, huh? So that would be the probability of type 1 error. So B.
10's B.
Yeah. I was thinking of A would be confidence interval. Or something. I don't know. I was thinking of the 0.95. Not the 0.05. And then we got 14 wrong.
14 wrong. Yep.
What did you guys end up putting for 10?
B.
B. Okay.
14, I would say it's B.
14.
Yeah, that was the one we were debating, B or C.
So we put C, right?
Mm-hmm.
14, let me make sure. Yeah, I put C, so it's not C, so it's B. So now 23 is the next one. Oh, yeah, we knew 23. So 29.
Yeah, we didn't know the answer to this.
With 23, what number did you submit?
0.4. So 29 was wrong. The next one.
What do we put for 29?
We put B.
Okay.
For 29, we put B.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we agreed on D.
That's what we can go with next. I put B on. So on 30, we got 0.4 out of 1 point. I don't know. We read that from the book.
We got how many out of 1 point?
0.4 out of 1.
So that means we got 2 of them, right?
Yep.
That's lame because we even got that from the reading.
I know.
Bag shot. Sure was. We just gotta pay attention.
So we really have a 50-50 chance of either selecting, well, that's not true, like a 25% chance of keeping the 2 on there that are correct.
Yeah.
I just like it didn't happen to give you the right answers, did it? Afterwards? Because I mean, this would be the ultimate time to have that, just so we can use that as a way to study.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, 30.
So 30, yeah.
I'm just going to leave A and C and see what happens.
So which ones did you guys choose?
What?
On 30, did you guys switch them around a little bit?
I'm just going to put A and C.
Yeah, we'll just have to submit it a couple times, see what happens. If we get close enough there, it doesn't matter. If we only miss 1 or 2, it's not going to be worth it. So.
Yeah. What's our next wrong one?
Looking here. 39.
39. And we put B.
We put B.
So I guess it is the weird looking B. I'd try D, I guess.
Try D. Okay. Next one was 44.
Okay. So
Could that have been a independent sample test?
It might be, yeah.
could be. I don't really get the difference between a one sample T and an independent sample T.
Well, if one was wrong, hopefully the other's right. And that was it.
All right. Should I submit it then?
Yeah, see what you get.
Or unless Kelly, did you already submit it?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, I'll go ahead and submit.
Still kind of messing with 23.
Oh, we still got 5 wrong. I don't get it. Still got 8 wrong, still got 9 wrong. Got 10 right.
Get 14 right?
Yep. Let's see what else. 23 is still wrong. I just guessed 0.38. Did we originally get 27 wrong? Or did I just put it in there wrong?
27.
What'd you put in?
I put C.
Yeah.
No, 27 is B.
Oh. Let me change that. $27. What the? Oh, whoops, I opened the wrong quiz. 27 is B. Okay, and then 28 we got wrong.
You got 20.
Again?
Did I just put it in wrong again?
I don't know if I remember Alex reading that off the first time.
Let me see. 28.
I have B.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, 28 is B.
I put C again. All right, sorry about that. Let's see. What about 29?
29, we missed that one. We put B.
Okay, I put D, and that's D is wrong as well.
B and D. Holy smokes. So then it's got to be. That's just ridiculous.
I would say C.
Yeah, I mean that's the only other one that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, only because we don't have enough evidence to say that all participants lost 5 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that where it follows the slope, I think it's at y equals mx plus b, where if it goes up, it goes up by 1, it goes up by whatever.
Oh, so this might be good news. On 30, I got 0.
No, that is good news.
Well,
Yeah.
that is. That's going to tell us exactly which
So
one.
I selected A and C.
Right.
So I guess if we leave
If we flip flop them.
D and E,
D and E. Yeah.
that will get us all correct.
Yeah.
If it's 0%, wouldn't you just flip flop them? So it'd be B, D.
Well, yeah, because we know it's not B.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we don't know that for sure. You would just flip flop them, huh?
Yeah, because if it was a 0 and it was out of the 2 that we selected, then it's got to be all the exact opposites. So it's got to be B, D, and E.
Yeah, B, D, and E.
I can submit it afterwards and see where we're at.
All right.
So that's 5. That's just got to be a little thing that we're missing.
So were there any other ones that we missed from 30 on?
We missed 44 again.
Again? Good grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate these ones. I know those are the ones I'm bad at, is guessing which test it is.
Yeah. Try paired sample, I guess. And we got all the rest right.
Number 5, it's asking for a percentage.
Uh-huh.
So we put our answer was 5. That's not a percentage. It's not
But
5.
if you look at the answer, though, the example answer, it does give it as a whole number.
Yeah, if it doesn't specify that, does it?
Yeah, so if 70 minutes.
That would be 0.5.
So under 50 minutes. So that's 2 standard deviations away. So it's going to be 68%.
If it's 2 away, then it'd be 95, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be 95. So it'd be 0.05, you're right.
It'd be 0.05.
Yeah.
It can't be though because it needs to be 1 decimal place.
Oh.
So I think it needs to be given as a whole number. So instead of saying 0.05 in a percentage, I think, or as a decimal, it's supposed to give it is 5%.
That is strange.
But isn't that what we put before was 5?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the opposite. No, hold on. Approximately what percentage students are completely under 50? Normally 70.
If it's under 50 minutes, then it's going to be 2 standard deviations away. I mean, you can put it into the probability applet if you want. Do 2 standard deviations, and then do the left tail. Oh, you know what? When you do that,
But what percentage are you putting in, or what do you put in for a z-score?
2, because it's 2 standard deviations away.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So it's actually, it's not 0.5. Yeah, it's 2%. It's 2.3%.
2.3%. Yep.
Nice.
So 2.3.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have just done that from the beginning. Oh well.
I just hope I remember all 47 of these questions when it's time to take the exam. I just hope that this material has something to actually do with the exam, unlike the last 3.
That's what the big one that I'm worried about. You do all this, and then that's not even close to the exam.
Right. You're looking at like the foreign language because that's the way they've all been.
So that's everything then, right?
We missed 8 and 9 again.
Yeah.
Did we really?
I can check again. I think so, though. Yeah, we did. I don't know how to answer those, to be honest, and it's too late for me to go into it.
Yeah, I've got to be up in hours to drive.
Did we miss any others on top of that?
Nope.
Just 8 and 9, huh?
Yep.
All right. So the other one happened to be pair tests with the oil. Submit mine and see where it's at. Oh, where's it at? 40. I don't get how the oil refinery with the engineers is paired, but okay.
Let me see. I just resubmitted it again. Which one was that? 44.
You think so?
Yeah, it's not paired either. So.
Oh, really? Goodness.
Yeah.
I have no idea then.
So I just got an 89%. That's gonna be good enough for me, guys. I'm gonna have to call it quits tonight.
Yeah, it's too late.
Well, I missed 44. I missed on 30.
I got 44. 44 was a 1 sample Z test.
A Z test?
Yep, but I still got an 89, so I had to miss some other ones. Missed
I didn't
89
know.
still.
I thought
So-
Z test was in there just to screw with us.
I don't know. What did you guys get for 5? We tried the 2.3. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
That's incorrect as well?
Yep.
Holy
and
cow.
then 6 I got wrong. I don't think that was on the list to begin with. Maybe I typed it in wrong. What did you guys get for 6?
146.8.
That was right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I must have fat fingered up at 147.8. 8 and 9 are wrong.
89. 23.
I'm not gonna lie though. If I get an 89 on the final, I'll be so stoked. 23, I still got
Yeah.
wrong. And that was it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good enough for me.
It's gonna have to be for me tonight.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty, guys.
All right, well, good luck on the exam. Do we know when it ends, when you have to take it by?
Thursday?
You have to take it by this Thursday?
No,
Oh, next Thursday.
next Thursday. And then our
Alrighty, ready.
final project is due before or after that on Friday, I think.
Friday next week? Really? Usually the semester ends like on a Wednesday.
No?
Well, I'll take it though. I mean, if he gives us a day or two
Oh,
extra,
no,
that's cool with me.
No, it's due on Thursday.
So what day?
Uh,
What day works for you guys? Does Friday work or Saturday work? So we can get together and work on this project.
Any evening, man. You name it, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, I guess Friday is the best there is, so Friday at 7.
Yeah.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do tomorrow. I gotta be at work.
I can't do Saturday. I have a work party to go to that I have to be there for.
Okay. So let's try and make it Friday sometime if we can.
All right. And then, Nate, is it easier if we meet at like 7 earlier in the evening?
Yep, 7's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready, guys?
All right. Then you guys have a good night, and we'll talk in 2 nights.
Okay. Have a good one.
All right.
Sounds good. Bye.